Hey, what's up, everybody? Tom with another Quick Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about the flat stick, okay? I'm going to teach you how to get your ball rolling on a straight line every time through a practice technique and how to line it up correctly so you make sure that your eyes aren't playing tricks with you. I'm also going to show you a really cool training ball that you can use for while you're practicing. So let's dive right into this, all right? Let's go. All right, so there are many different ways that you can read a green. I'm not going to talk about reading greens right now. I'm only going to be talking about getting your ball started on the line that you intended for that ball to go on, okay? Um, the first thing you need to do is take your time, okay? Don't feel rushed. Don't get up there and just whack the ball. I always recommend a ball that's got a line on it. I actually play with the triple tracks, and they line up with my putter. My putter line's on here. When I practice, I use these Srixon half color balls, okay? This is a great ball to use for practice because you can really see that you're hitting it on the line that you intended because you'll see the ball roll split in half. It's really easy to pick it up. If you have lines on your own balls, you can see it tumbling, and that way you know that you hit it on your intended path, okay? So the first thing that you need to do in practicing, I'm only going to be hitting about a 4-foot putt here, and just practicing on making sure that I'm hitting it straight every time, because if I can get it in from 4 feet, even if I'm hitting a 20-foot putt, that line should continue to be the same, all right? And these are also some of the toughest putts to make, and the more confidence you have on a short putt, the better your game's going to be. So stand behind the hole, okay, and find your intended line. What I'll usually do is I'll pick out something halfway to the hole, a little mark on the green. If it's further away, or like this, I can go right to the hole and line up the ball, keeping my eyes going back and forth between the hole and the ball, and I'll double check it with my putter shaft. Okay, that line is directly into the hole. And then for your putting stroke, you want to keep a natural Y with your hands onto the shaft, and then you want to use all shoulders and just bring it back and bring it through, a pendulum. And you always want to make sure that the maximum speed of your putt is at impact. Okay, you don't want to bring it back slow and then speed it up like that. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about the pendulum motion, but the maximum speed at impact, not slow it down or not just jab at it. Okay, so once you get that feel of the pendulum, line everything up and just do your shoulders only. Keep your hands still and just try to roll it over on that line. We'll do that one more time. Line it up. Nice, easy pendulum. Just like that. All right, so just to wrap everything up here, just make sure that you got your alignment correct for your putt. Find a little spot if you've got a longer putt. Find a spot on the green. Make sure that your ball lines up to that spot with the line on your ball. And make sure that then your putter lines, if you have lines on your putter, most people do, make sure those line up with the ball, and then match your body to all that, and then just swing through with your shoulders, okay? These balls that I'm using, they're Srixon half color balls. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go ahead online on Amazon. You can buy them. These are great for practice. Like I said, you can see in the video how you can see it tumbling very clearly. Okay, so get out there and hit these. I always recommend before you hit it around, make sure you hit a couple putts on the putting green and use this technique to get the feel for the break on the green, because you can read it, but if you don't start on the right line, you're never going to know what you're doing. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week for another tip. Thanks again, and don't forget to subscribe if you're on YouTube.